Hey guys, welcome to Cooking Time. Today's going to be a first for the show. Every other meal we have cooked, Ken and I could cook those blindfolded. We just both started diets, so now I had to change up recipes, and I was looking for something I could eat. I'm on a very, very low carb diet, pretty much none, and I found this dish on Delish, which also has a page on channel on YouTube. Check them out, they got a bunch of fun stuff. But that's why the laptop's going to be out today, so I'm going to be following the recipe on here with a couple changes from the comments that kind of made sense. But to make this eggplant lasagna that we're going to make, we're first going to need some eggplants. It said 2, but I heard 3 in the, you might need up to 3 in the comments. We got a yellow onion. We got ricotta cheese.
How many ounces? 32 ounces.
32 ounces. It calls for 1 can of sauce, but everybody who made this said get 2.
Okay.
We got, it says 3 cloves of garlic. I'm not mincing garlic, sorry. So we got minced garlic already. Of course, salt, pepper, mozzarella cheese. This is fat-free.
So 2 bags.
About 2 bags.
7-ounce bags of fat-free mozzarella cheese.
Okay. We got some oregano spice, which is called for about 2 tablespoons of that. And the other thing is people add to it, to the sauce, which is next, is going to be some sausage. So they were out of every Italian sausage at Walmart yesterday, so I got this Cajun, cheddar and, was it Cajun style cheddar sausage. So we're just going to roll with that today. So I really have this is all going to be new to me, so bear with me. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to put up some of this cold stuff that's not going to be needed for the next 20 minutes. Because we're going to cut this eggplant, we're going to put in the oven. Give me 1 second, guys.
We're watching.
Huh?
We're watching you.
Oh, I see you're watching it. If you notice, we got stacked, this is going to for now. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is once we get all this stuff moved over, so we're going to prep our eggplants. If you see right here, I have a baking sheet, a cooling sheet. Cooling pan there, that's where we're going to lay our slices on. The slices are taking place in the noodles in this. The other thing we're going to do, we're going to put in the oven at 350. Now, if you look at Delish's recipe, they say just to slice these, put them on the cooling rack, do 20 minutes each side of salt. Well, a lot of people said it came out hard, chewy. I read everyone who had success did what I'm about to do, which is going to be slice them, put a little bit of salt each side, throw them in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we're going to the next step after that. So let's get a cutting board out. Get some little sturdier stuff.
Are you slicing these like long ways?
This is gonna be. We got better. This is taking place our lasagna deal. So we're gonna. The way I saw on YouTube how to cut, you cut that off, and we're gonna cut like this all the way down, about a 1/4 inch thick is where what we're looking for.
So we need to peel this. You leaving the skin on?
Yeah, you leave the skin on. Yes.
Okay.
The first thing to do is you have this.
This is a learning video for all of us, guys.
Yes, because you know one thing I learned this week about these stickers on eggplants? They're edible. They're 100% edible. They're actually considered.
I'd rather not.
I know, but so the first thing we're doing, we're going to cut that.
So we're cutting off the 2 ends. This is garbage?
That's garbage, yes.
Okay.
So now we're going for, like I said, about 1/4 inch slice. So
what about the seeds?
they stay in.
They're more bigger than a 1/4 inch. Is that okay? No, like the bottom mainly.
Maybe the slice itself?
Yeah, like this side.
That'll be fine. We're learning. That's why I got 3 of these. So.
Okay.
That's what's fun about this cooking show. If we mess up, we move on. That's why I want to tell everybody. I have never cooked with eggplants before, really. Like, I love eggplant parmesan, don't get me wrong. Like, that's one of my favorite things in the world. But
So we're just laying these.
for right now, we're going to lay them as we go.
Why don't you? Yeah.
That's what I'm about to do, yeah. I'm not going to use this end. It's got the
Full of skin.
all skin, yes.
Throw it away.
Just start away, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, toss that too. Okay, so we got one on there. So what's the, it said for 6 to 8 inches, so I guess that's about it. So
You gonna take that sticker off?
if you must ask, yes.
I'm not about eating a sticker.
That's fine. Serious forward. Hopefully this is our first video on our new computers we bought today. That's right, it's one thing Ken and I worked on today was changing up our studio and going from the Chromebook to actual PCs. So we have a cool Dell coming in with a bunch of cool goodies for y'all. So
This makes me nervous.
why?
It just does. I love to be nervous.
Are you gonna be like this when we fly to Orlando?
No, that doesn't make me nervous. I feel like that wasn't the right knife. You're making me nervous.
It's
Like you
fine.
needed that serrated one.
No, not for vegetables. You can toss that's too thick and okay. So we're gonna use as much we want this one we can. If I get this thick one. There we go. Okay, so for one ceremony, so I got a secondary. Oh, Kiara got it for me. Thank you.
I don't know if you're gonna need the last one, or it'll
May
fit.
not. Well, it said 2, but some people end up using 3. So and I've only had pretty much what would be considered barbecue chicken the last 3 days. So I was like starving for something else. And when I found a Italian dish, I was like, yes, I will do that all day. So
Yeah, maybe we should stack them that way.
yeah, okay. So next thing we're gonna do,
So you're only gonna use 2?
looks like it, because that's about. Should I make the third one make it fit, or?
Well, you bought it.
Well, we're gonna figure something out with this one. If we got roasted in between, we'll still. Okay. Oh, I did that. I did do this. Mazel tov.
Well, maybe you like these
You can toss that. Yeah, those two. Toss those two. That's more skin.
because they're too skinny. Like, have too much skin.
Right.
Okay, learning curve.
That's what I'm gonna do here. Before I get started, I'm gonna get a thin slice here. Just toss that one, and now we'll get the meat. Like I said, this is my first time ever dealing with eggplant, and I'm like one of my favorite things I'll get every once in a while at a restaurant is eggplant parmesan. It's made right, but.
Do you want that?
No.
That's too big. We could probably be saving these, but okay, we did it.
Yeah, okay, so we're not done cutting yet. I gotta leave this because I still have an onion to do, but that's the next step. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put salt on all this. So I'm gonna make this.
On both sides or just one?
We're gonna do both sides for this. 'Cause that's
Okay.
how now, like I said, this is not on the at all on the directions, but go down the comments. That's where I found this.
So she just puts it raw, like as she makes it, and cooks it that way.
Well, no, what she does is she puts the salt on to let it draw out for 20 minutes on each side.
Oh, but then doesn't cook it?
It doesn't cook it. But people were saying it came out raw, it came out too hard, that this is the proper way of doing things. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip them all.
Can you eat the seeds?
Yeah, you can eat seeds. I forgot, they're going to cook.
I've always had fried eggplant.
Well, you don't, there's seeds in that too. So
Never fresh.
So, the first time you ever have these in our house cut.
Were you supposed to pepper the other side?
No, it's just salt. No,
just salt.
no, we're literally doing a chemical reaction right now.
Oh, okay.
We're just salt, as you know, draws out. If you ever if you're one of those kids who put salt on a snail or slug, you know how they dry up real quick and water comes out.
Well, that's bad.
Okay, so we're done with that. Leave this out to maybe later. So what we're going to wait on is the oven to get temperature. We're going to throw that in for 20 minutes. Then we're going to start working on our sauce, which we're going to have to cut this up, make it off camera.
How are we cutting the onion?
We're going to dice this.
Okay, so we can do that off camera.
Yeah, we can do that off camera.
Okay, so we're going to come back when we're ready for sauce.
Yes.
So 20 minutes, what degree?
350.
20 minutes, 350.
Yes. That's what we're doing there, then.
We'll be back.
Alright guys, see you in a bit. Bye. Alright guys, we are back for this experimental project. We're doing cookie time today. Hey, Ox is here too, he heard food. So what we're going to do right now, we're heating a pot. We're going to start doing the sauce and the onions and the garlic. So we're going to let that.
Oh my goodness. We see you. Yeah, we do.
It literally has everything. So we're going to let that get hot. What we're going to do, we're going to do the garlic first. The trick for garlic though for people is once you drop it, you let it set. Once it takes about 45 seconds to get fragrant, once you do that, you can start moving it. We can start putting our onions in. And the last will be the sausages. That's going to take the least amount of time to cook. The onions will take a little longer. We're trying to get translucent this time. So, not quite where I want just yet.
What is this pot on?
This pot is on medium heat right now.
Okay.
Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
And we got 13 minutes left on the eggplant.
Yeah. Which those are fine. They're going to need a little time to cool anyway, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and get this started too. So, because the only thing I've just is making the ricotta cheese mixture. So.
It's hot.
Just wait. So, have you thought about this recipe so far?
Seems fine so far.
That about 3 cloves or too much?
That's probably fine.
Okay, I was taught that.
Put all that extra on the spoon. There you go.
So, we're gonna toss the spoon out the way.
It's sizzling.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Excuse me, let me get. I just want to spread it out a little bit. So like I said, you want to get it until it's fragrant.
I'm gonna get back over there. He's left-handed, so I gotta be on this side.
And you kind of smell it already?
I don't over here, no. It'll come. So while you're doing that, we got the full onion chopped over here.
And I decased all the sausage too.
We took all the sleeves off.
Yep, all the casing. So now what we're going to do now, that's that time to do its thing. We're going to dump our onions in with it. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to take our oregano that we've had from earlier. It's in 2 tablespoons. So we're going to do a judgment call on that.
2 tablespoons? That's a lot.
TSO teaspoons. So.
Okay.
Like I said, right now we're just going to cook these onions down.
This is all onions, garlic, and 2 tablespoons of oregano.
Yes.
Smells good.
Well, onions, garlic, oregano. I mean, how could that not smell bad? How could that smell bad? Like I said, we're going to look for this. We're going to cook this about halfway. Then I'm going to push everything aside. We're going to drop our sausage. We're going to get that all nice good. But for right now, I'm going to finish doing this. I will catch y'all in about 10-15 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, we are back. If you notice, our onions are nice sweat and everything. They're still going to cook, but we're going to get our sausage on. So what I like to do is to grab, they're still in the leak form, and kind of start breaking them up a little bit.
Oh, let me come around.
Oh, yeah. So we're just going to drop these bad boys in. Like I said, this part is not on the original menu, but everyone who said they had a good meal, they added a protein to it. So you can do this. You can do turkey, just some type of ground. So I saw somebody just did straight ground meat, ground turkey. I've just been needing some flavor, and this was all my diet plan.
So the real recipe is vegetarian.
Yes.
Okay.
We're just gonna start breaking.
So you're going rogue and adding a protein.
Yes, because I have to.
Probably be really good with ground turkey.
Ground any type of ground meat, ground pork.
Not a big Italian sausage person.
Well, I know that's why. Well, this is one of the few times I get to eat it, so I was like, oh,
Yep, this is for you, not for me.
okay, all your stuff is pre-cooked. That's why I know we had some of your friends were like, "Are you guys gonna quit doing your cooking videos?" Nay. We're just gonna be healthy about our cooking. As I'm butchering sausage into a huge pile of onions. Do you think the sauce jars are gonna fit in here?
Yeah, they'll fit.
Okay, both of them.
Make sure that's all cooked. So
Oh, I
you don't have
am.
to do a lot of stirring.
Oh, I am. That's the plan right now. Just get everything.
We got 3 minutes left on the eggplant.
You can see the sauce is already starting to cook.
Alright, we're going to come back in 3 minutes when we'll check in on this and when the eggplant comes out of the oven. So we're just browning this, right?
Yeah, we're just browning it.
We'll come back before you add anything additional.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Hey guys, we're back. We're going to pull out our eggplants now. So let's see.
It's not focusing. It's real furry.
Really?
Yeah.
Give it a second.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay guys, we're back. Here, we're going to pull our eggplants out. This is exactly what I want. Let's see how dry they are and everything. So we're going to pull this one out.
They look like wood.
They kind of do.
It's like the marbling in them.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm going to cook now. That's a good thing because if you ever had eggplant, raw eggplant, it's really, really hard. It's almost like the same consistency as a raw potato.
So these are good?
They're good. Yeah, those are exactly what I wanted.
And these are noodles, right?
These are taking place in the noodles. So we're going to let, the good thing for them are that they need to cool a little bit.
Okay.
We're almost done with this. All we got to do really is incorporate our sauce into this. It looks like, if you notice you guys are pretty much golden now. I'm just breaking down the sausage a little better.
What's the next step for this?
Next step for this, we're going to drop 2 jars of sauce.
That's it?
Yep. So let's go ahead and I think we're at that point. Everything looks cooked thoroughly. And I just wanted to break value. Kayla does not like mushrooms. So I get to cook things sometimes and she's
So you got what you wanted.
this idea.
Because it's your dish.
Well, it's my dish. And, you know.
So he got mushroom, tomato sauce,
Oh,
pasta sauce.
I love mushrooms.
You could probably just tell him if you went home, like add mushrooms to the sauce.
You could, but this is actually cooked down into the mushroom sauce.
Some people like mushrooms.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, if I was to do that, I would have done that right after the meat. We'll add that in too. So we're just gonna carefully incorporate this.
Are you gonna add? Okay, like normally when I make spaghetti, I add a little bit of sugar or Splenda.
I always add a little sugar.
Regular sugar, or are you using Splenda?
We probably should use Splenda just to cut a little bit of the acidic part and bitterness. That's always a little bit of salsa. Sauce, so.
I always add about 4 packets.
Okay, so let's go do that. So over here, just make sure. I'm gonna turn this heat down just a little bit to about medium low for right now, so I want to bubble over me. Because all we're doing now is warming up the sauce. So these right here, these.
They're yellow packets.
Oh, you got 4 right here. Like you had planned already.
How do you do things left-handed?
How you do things right-handed.
Baby!
Well, we add some extra fiber to it. It's fine.
Oh, man. So that's 4 packets. We use Splenda. Any sugar substitute, I'm sure, would be fine.
Notice I want the handle.
And what that's going to do is cut the acidity of the tomatoes just a little bit. Make the sauce a little bit sweeter.
But if you can kind of see, these onions went translucent, which is what the main reason why you start cooking them first.
Oh my goodness.
I know, he is a little bit much right now. So
Onyx, we hear you. Look, he's close.
No, he is so close. Well,
You want lasagna? Yeah.
so this is pretty much good right here. I'm gonna cut the flame. I'm just gonna leave this right here for now because we got one more thing before we can start prepping.
Okay.
We gotta make ricotta. Ricotta's not my favorite thing in the world, but I can't make my mom's cheese paste that she usually makes for me instead of ricotta. So we're gonna do ricotta. I'm gonna deal. So we're gonna get.
Oh, you're gonna put your big boy pants on?
Now we're missing. Now I'm sorry, I forgot egg. And I forgot one other thing. This dish is supposed to have shredded Parmesan cheese. There was none anywhere in the Walmart because, as you may know, we're in the 2020 era of Walmart where something's going to be missing randomly every time. So, I'm going to go rogue again.
Oh. So disregard the complete recipe on Delish.
No, I'm still pretty much doing it. It's just...
We do our own thing here.
Well, what's this? What have we not? So, I got some taco cheese used now. That's what I got. So, the first thing we're going to take
We
this...
didn't have any Parmesan, like, in the door?
No, we're out of all that.
Oh.
So, first we're going to open this up. Wow, that's smooth.
I thought it was chunky. Maybe that's cottage cheese. Oh. Wait, you gonna put that little egg in there too?
I have to. I'm just throwing this away.
No. Put the egg shell in there.
Now, I'm ready. Actually, let's see. Had ricotta, egg. Didn't have parsley there either, so we're just gonna do Italian seasoning.
How much? Or you went rogue?
It says 1 freshly grated. Not fresh. 1/4 chopped. So that's about it. So, and we're gonna add. Let me see on here. It says 1/2 cup of Parmesan. So about a handful. That's what I think it needs. If I could get this open.
A handful is more like a cup.
Yeah, tomato. About right. So.
Alright, so if you have Parmesan, use Parmesan.
Yeah. And if you can find parsley, it's all they have is cilantro. So.
Well, we had Italian seasoning mix.
And that has it somewhere in it.
Is parsley. What are you doing with this pepper right here?
Oh, I want to add a little bit of pepper to it. That's just me.
Going rogue again?
Could be like just spirit of hot sauce. So now, oh, this is coarser than I thought. So now we're gonna.
It's like paste.
I know exactly. Like I want to kind of get this with my hands. Just right.
We'll go ahead on. No, we can go with that. So after you do this, we're ready to build.
Yes, we're gonna start building.
Do we need to have our oven on?
Let's see. Oven needs to be on. I'm trying to find that real quick.
Researching in progress.
Well, it doesn't really say.
Should it be 350 that the thing's on?
Let's keep it 350 for this one.
I mean, really everything's cooked.
Yeah.
It's just warming it.
It's just getting everything melty, so.
Alright, so we're going to leave the oven on 350. That's what it was on for the... What are these? Eggplant noodles.
The whole.
I couldn't think of the word. We hear you, sir. We hear you.
Okay. So, I'm gonna put that right there. I need to don't need a laptop anymore, so I'm gonna get a little space. I just push this more because I gotta do the sauces. Let me get cheetah. Alright. Okay. So we'll just a little bit. Okay. So the first thing, we're gonna take a spoonful of sauce and we're just gonna kind of put it on the bottom, kind of move it around.
You need another spoonful.
That's what I'm probably gonna do it. Okay. So here's what we're gonna build. We're gonna take our eggplant. Oh yeah, that's cooked. We're just gonna make a layer.
So you've got enough eggplant here to probably do 3 layers.
Right, so next thing will be the ricotta. So, alright, this looks so much easier online. Okay.
You're not supposed to go all the way to the edge. You want me to build it?
I'll build it. Do you want to build it?
I don't mind building it.
I'm gonna get you the other things. You need cheese.
Oh, that mozzarella.
Here. It goes eggplant, ricotta, sauce, cheese. Repeat. Get kicked off my own cooking show.
Cheese is not.
Sauce is next, then cheese.
Shredded cheese next?
Yeah, shred cheese next.
And then ricotta, then noodles.
Then eggplants, yes. Alright guys, we're going to repeat this step a couple times and then we'll get back with you, okay? Or you want to keep going?
It's up to you.
Okay. Well, I see you're changing it up a little bit than I did.
I'm going rogue. I might get one of these and I might tear it. just like you would regular noodles. You break them to fit.
Right.
Okay. So then we need
The ricotta. A good smear of that.
okay, one last layer. Well, we might have meat sauce at the top.
Cool. Try an onion real quick, see how that came out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's sweet. That's real good.
You can probably make videos like coming up with like spaghetti squash, like it's the season for that.
That's what I was saying. They did have some. I was thinking about doing that. When we go shopping next week, put spaghetti squash on there. So I was really thinking about doing.
That's a big fall thing. Alright, so we had enough eggplant to make 3 layers. Or we will have 3 layers.
Yeah, so get 3 eggplants in. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
That's that thick one.
Might have should have used like a deep dish pan.
Oh, do we have one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, we gonna make it work. Whatever. First time for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do a knife. Okay. What is that?
Well, just in case you need extra cheese.
I don't need, you don't need extra bacon cheese.
I bought a no carb diet. Cheese and meat are my friend right now. And eggplant.
Yeah, if you have a deep dish pan, I would recommend that. Just because the eggplant is thicker than normal noodles, so it's going to take up a little bit of space.
Should we flip this on top of a deep dish pan?
No. It's not going to like blow out. Maybe. Maybe. We might just need to bake it on top of a cookie sheet.
Okay.
But like it shouldn't boil out of this pan once it's in here. Yes, deep dish. And then we're gonna you can take the rack out of this big one and we'll just put it right over.
Okay.
Because it's kind of running down the sides a little.
I can tell.
Go ahead and remove this.
You're gonna need that too. I want more cheese on it.
So worried about cheese. So we got sauce going everywhere. Okay, so how long does this cook for?
We're going to put this in there. We're going to let it go for about 45 minutes. Take a look at it, see where it's at. If not, we're going to put add a little more time to it.
Alright, so you can go ahead and put it in there. So the oven was still on 350 from the eggplant. We had a little overflow, so we're going to do it on a cookie sheet. 40 minutes? 45. Alright, so we'll be back in 45 minutes when he takes it out of the oven.
Hey guys, we're back, and this is the finished product. It's sat in the oven for about 45 minutes. Got the cheese nice and bubbly, a little brown. Definitely should have used a deeper pan, but this looks awesome. So, let me put this down. I'll be right back. We'll show you what a plate looks like. Bye. Okay guys, word of advice with this, make sure you cut through your eggplant before, because if you did, it came out a little bit messy. Probably should have let it set before I cut it, but hey, we're all here to try things out. So I'm going to try this for dinner. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we're going to be doing a lot more dietary food for the next little while until we go to Orlando. So I will catch y'all next time. Bye.